configured file output path is invalid.
Mm. How much do you have a hookup to go on the mine? How much of a cord do you have?
That's the whole length of the cord.
Shit. What's it saying?
Pull it back up.
It says it's streaming.
You're like,
Okay. All right, my crazy children. Hate the weather around here. Between that and OBS and all the other crazy. So we're gonna switch sides with my daughter over here. There you go, Minnie. We're gonna have you crack those. I need the whites in one and the yolks in the other, please.
Okay,
Oh, the separator? Yes, you can grab the egg separator. How about that? Look, isn't that cute? It's a little egg separator. And what it does is that the yolk comes in here. Oops, it's a little dirty. The yolk comes in here, and then the white goes around the sides, and then it separates your eggs out. I have another one in my handy trandy. Go ahead, you can crack them. Just gonna crack eggs and I'm gonna be in her way. I have another one that looks like this, just a regular generic one, and it does the same thing. It sits over the bowl, sits over the side of the little bowl that you're working with, and it does the same thing. It separates the eggs out, which is really cool. Okay, so what we're doing is we're doing cheesecake. This is the cheesecake cookbook. This is the guru. It's what I do the cheesecakes out of. We're working on the junior shortbread. As you can see, it says to die for, yummy. It is like the most awesomest crust. Usually, cheesecakes. Oh, what did you do over here? Yeah, you slammed the counter already. Just wiggle it. Just wiggle it. Just a little bit. Don't be afraid of it. It'll come apart. Just wiggle it. Oh, it's a determined egg. It is determined to hold on to the white for his crap. Yep, now we just broke it. Alright. It happens. Elsa, can you go grab us another egg, please?
Yes.
There you go, live stream. We just screwed up an egg. Yay! Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab another bowl, crack the other one in that one, please.
Okay.
Thank you. There's a towel right here if you need it.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna set this in here because we're gonna need an egg later anyways. We'll wash this out. And that yolk goes into that silver bowl that's right here. Okay. That silver bowl, so you might want to bring it to you. There you go. Good job. I'm gonna de-slime my counter now.
Sorry.
That's why there's a towel there.
Yeah, that's why there's a towel there. There you go. Okay, so we preheated the oven to 350. Oh, I need to grease the pans. Handy dandy veggie spray. It's the best thing in your life to use. Always do this over the trash can. Sorry if this is off camera. I'm kind of over my trash can right now. And just to prevent a little bit of overflow or too much in the pan, get a paper towel and make sure that everything's covered. And since you have this rag already, oh my god, this thing is still hot. I turned on my oven with my pans inside the oven. My pans are really hot still. You got both of them in there?
Yes.
You beat the egg and butter. You need one stick of butter, which is right here on the thing.
Okay.
It's been warming on top of the stove.
So. And what do you want after this? Just mix it together.
Yeah, you need to beat it. Beat it! Just beat it! Which means you need to flip-flop sides of your this and that. Egg whites, you can make whipping cream out of it, which is awesome. You have the hand mixer over there. It might make your life a whole lot easier. Yep. I'll beat the butter and sugar. Oops, my bad. Just screwed up my whole recipe. That's okay. Mix. You already got the eggs in there. So I'm going to reach over. So we skipped a step. Nah. Sorry, I keep reaching over. All my utensils are on the other side off camera. So you get all the sides. Okay, stop. Ah, that was my fingers with butter.
Sorry.
No, you might want to just put it back over the pot like you just had it. There you go. Rinse me from getting my hands all icky. Go ahead. Mix again. Okay, good. Creamy. Add vanilla. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Where's my vanilla? I'm going to create murder mayhem here. Oh, as it goes into the thing. Teaspoon. It's a half. It's a 1 teaspoon. Two teaspoons. You're mixing. That's all you're concentrating on. Okay, vanilla's in. Right now, just the vanilla and mix. That's good. It's good. Beat until blended. Reduce the mixture. Add flour. So we need a cup of flour. If you're hearing containers open, it's because I have my containers right underneath the camera. Half a cup, 2/3 a cup. Yes, I have sick children in my house, so if you hear hacking and coughing, it's all my children. Get you a drink. She's gonna run off camera to get her a drink so she doesn't hack and cough all in the cheesecake. Yep. Move this real quick. That's good. Medium bowl, beat up. Okay, yolks. Mix flour until dough appears. Where's my salt? Oh, flour, cornstarch, and salt. Yay, I skipped a step. Awesome. Tablespoon and then 1/4. Should be one of these little itty bitty things. There it is. And salt. So I need 1/4 of a teaspoon. So what I did is I poured it in my hand. It makes life easier for me. I'm gonna sprinkle this because I forgot to add it in with the flour. And cornstarch. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
I have a husband off screen handing me stuff here. Here, grab this. Just put that over, please. Get it in there. It's a whole lot easier when just 1 tablespoon. Okay, good, good. The reason why you put it through a sifter is to make sure you don't have any of the little dewy things in it. Go ahead and mix. You need to mix that really well. Oh, what I was doing with the knife, I was making it level. I do that with flour and like dry ingredients. So yeah, so you have it salt. Yeah, so you have it flat. And I usually have a butter knife stuck in my flour container. Okay, so oh, it's already getting warm in here. Oh, never mind. I'll be right back. Hopefully we don't freak out the circuits.
Hopefully. Already had one issue with the circuits this morning thanks to our nice little impromptu ice storm. It's not really bad here. It just weighed down some of the lines and we were affected.
Is that too loud over there?
I'll be able to tell you in a second.
Sorry, I had to put a fan on us. It's a little warm in my kitchen. Ooh, before Mama passes out over here. Ooh, hello. Ooh, too late. Okay, grab composure. I think I almost fell over. Ooh, okay. Now, mix flour, cornstarch. Got it. Eggs in, mixture. It came out crumbly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like wet, sticky still. Okay, you need the white pan, please. All this needs to come off the beaters first.
Okay. Would you use this knife?
Just use your fingers. That's what they invented your fingers for. It makes life easier. Why use a knife? Your fingers are readily available. Yes, impromptu cooking. Believe it or not, we went through all this yesterday to make sure that everything was going to be okay. Guess what? Yay, we get on camera. Woo! The world happens. Shit screws up. Woo! Yep, that's the way life is. And I see my cat sneaking over here. Dun, 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 dun. It's a walking piranha. You will see her at least a couple times today in camera. And there she goes. Dun, 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 dun. She's going in the bedroom. Good? Off the beaters?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Grab the beaters off of there, please. Because we need to get those washed and cleaned when you're done. Yeah, that would have made your life a little bit easier too, getting the dough off of it. Can you get it?
Mhm.
Alright. Scoop this over. Got it. Put it in there. And get it in the pan. If you see me beside Victoria, say good morning, Victoria.
Morning.
Sorry, forgot to introduce you this morning. What I'm trying to do off camera, if you're hearing the water running, is getting a bowl of hot water started. You have a scraper right here.
Oh, okay.
For things that are hard to clean, you remember how it had all the batter on it? Just take a bowl of hot water and just swish it around and ta-da! Clean. Hey Minnie, why are you making this harder on yourself? You're making this hard on yourself. Okay, you're good. Give me the beater. If you need flour, get flour on your hands.
Okay.
Come get flour on your hands. Why'd you do that? Just put your flour in your hands. Okay, now mush it down in the pan.
Okay.
Good job. We're using flour, which she used way too much flour,
Yeah. So,
to make her hands not sticky because she has to push this up and around the pan and she has to make it even. That's probably about as much flour as you need. All right, let me in the tag. Oh, this is really sticky. So what we're doing is we're gently. Hey, hon, can you see inside this pan over there? Checking the camera guy, see if he can see inside this pan. If not, I'll move my pan.
Actually, you might want to bring it over this way just a little bit.
All right, Minnie, can you move the cookbook, please?
Yes.
Just pick it up. Trust me, you're not going to kill the cookbook. Switch sides with me. Okay.
No, actually, you were better over there. Sorry. My bad. Camera guy is kind of goofy in the head this morning.
Camera guy needs some more medication. So what we're doing is we're pushing it first around to make sure that we filled up the bottom, and then what we're going to do is try to come up a little bit on the pan. So you're trying to make a crust, but not so thick that you're just going to have one big old gum on the bottom. And this dough is very pliable. Since you didn't see me go off camera, I got more flour because butter, kitchen's getting hot. Butter in the batch is starting to melt a little bit. Trying to make sure I'm. Oh, we get too old for this shit.
Never too old.
I am getting too old for this. Do not have enough muscle to go around this pan 8,000 times. Okay, this right here is really thick, so I'm trying to scoosh it around to another side of the pan here. Scoosh, it's the new word. Because you want a crust, but you don't want a crust so thick that that's all you're getting. You want more cheesecake than you do crust. So we're just trying to push and up the sides. And if we have too much on one side, we're going to steal some of the one side and pop it to the other. Ah. And as you can see, that's what the flour prevents, is stickiness like this. Give me some more flour so it stops sticking to the dough. Okay, make sure all my corners are coming up and we're flat. You want, I don't know. If you like a lot of crust, put a lot of crust. If you don't like a lot of crust, keep coming up the sides with the crust, which is what I'm trying to do. Because usually I have this real thick crust where it meets the edge, and I'm trying to get it out of that edge and trying to come up on the pan and scoot it over from areas that are a little less endowed with dough here. So what you do is you take your fingers and you kind of push into the corners, and it kind of pushes it up a little bit. And then you're kind of trying to do this without breaking the dough line. I'm going to be a lot higher on one side than I am on the other. Oh, never mind. I haven't gone all the way around yet. The dough's pushing up. Oop, I just popped a nail. Popped a nail hole. Oh, there's some dough. Push that around to over here where we need it to come up a little bit more. Oh, and my hands are wet again. So I'm going to keep coming up the sides of the pan. Try to measure with my fingers the depth that's on the sides over here. There you go. Looks like you came out pretty good around the sides. Of my arms are killing me right now. I've flown 8,000 miles and my arms are killing me. Sorry, I had to. Okay, so now all I'm trying to do is eliminate some of my finger work here. Because everything that you show on here is going to bake exactly the way this is. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to concentrate here. Okay. Show you what that looks like now. See how we put the dough and it's all the way up around the edges now. So it enclosed the whole thing. The foil's to prevent the butter from coming down. And what we're going to do when we add the cheesecake mixture into here. Hi Silent, how are you doing?
Hi, Silent.
We're making cheesecake. This is the shortbread crust for the cheesecake. This is the most awesomest cookbook that we are using. Love this cookbook. And the crust and the cheesecake recipes. Peanut butter and jelly cheesecake. It's a Bulldog's favorite cheesecake, so that's what we're making. He loves this cheesecake. I made it once on a fluke. I'm like, how would you like peanut butter jelly cheesecake? He's like, oh, it kind of sounds funny. Oh my God, the man did not put down the cheesecake until the cheesecake was gone. So that says something about the cheesecake. So anyways, we are done. We pushed it up. Sorry, I kind of went off camera for totally forgot to get a fork. So what I'm doing is making holes on the bottom. And what this does is it makes for a crust that bakes a lot more even. That's all we do is just prick the bottom of the thing, and I make too many big holes in here. Because we want it to bake, but we don't want the cheesecake to run through. Okay, so dun dun dun. We need to go into the oven for 15 minutes. So in the oven we go. And my face is on fire. Yay! The oven was preset for my moo-moo. This is my moo-moo timer. It's okay. Double timers. Because, you know. And, okay, that's it for the crust. The crust is cooking. So on to peanut butter and jelly cheesecake, as we have crap all over the place here. Yeah, we have flour and sugar, and we're baking. What do you expect? Okay. Wrap, cover, blah, 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 both sides, leave pan. Okay, one package. Cream cheese. Try to rearrange a little bit here. So I have a little wiggle room that is here. Go take that to the wash bin. Try to get all my dry and wet in two different areas. That way I know this is wet, this towel over here is dry, and not to mess with anything that's on the dry from the wet. I have two different sets of measuring cups, one for dry, one for wet. Yes, I'm anal retentive about my mixing and my baking. And by the way, Silent, this is my OCD. Baking is my OCD. Everything has to be just the way it has to be, or I kill people in the middle of the night. Right, Victoria? Say, yes, Mommy will kill people in the middle of the night. Okay, so one package at a time, and I'm making you go by the oven because I'm dying over here. So what we do is push down. There's a click button. See over here where it says set? Okay, and then reach around. You don't have to look. Just reach around and click one forward. Let it mix. Nope. Okay, turn this off. 1 package at a time. I need 1 1/3 cups of sugar. So this should be my 1/3 of a cup. And this should be my 1 cup. Which had flour in it. There we go. See? 1 1/3. Dun, 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 dun. I have 5-gallon buckets in my house for my flour and sugar. That's how much flour and sugar we use in my house. Nope, I got it. Go. Mix.
The person in the background that is doing all the running water right now is also he is doing the dishes for Witch and Victoria.
Hey, honey, I have a red sprinkle in my sugar, by the way. I think I just buried it.
I think it might have just showed up over there.
No, I buried it. Yeah, I got a red sprinkle in my sugar can. Guaranteed my cat got into something and sprinkled. Da 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 da.
Okay.
Do not skip 3 steps ahead. You are in charge of that. Okay, you can turn that off before you make whipped cream out of my cream cheese. Okay, cornstarch. 3 tablespoons. Where did I just put that? There it is. Oh, we need to click this up. We need the sifter again. Or actually, grab a flexi mat.
What?
And grab a flexi mat. Actually, that's not going to work with that. Okay. Don't do nothing with anything anymore. Hold that.
Okay.
And where did my tablespoon go? Did I put it back? Oh, tablespoon. Okay, there it is.
I don't know.
Shush. No peanut gallery. No peanut gallery. And making sure that we need to add all the cornstarch. Okay. Hey, no coughing on screen. Oh. Need my knife again. Thank you, Bulldog, for the entertainment in the background. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We are so not going to say what he just did because that was hilarious. He was all dancing in the background going, so no one else could see. Just tap the side. Just tap it. It'll bounce. Tap it harder. That way everybody can see it snowing. Okay, you have it almost to the end?
Yes.
Okay. Good job. Alright. Nope, go away. Thank you, though. Okay, put it back in. Under. It goes a certain direction. Okay, click back down. Yes, dear. Really? Get my attention for what? Not a damn thing. What? What were you saying? Oh, we need that scraper. You have that scraper washed? I need that scraper, please. Okay, turn this off because you need to scrape the sides. Oh, wait, hold on. Scraping down the bowl several times. Okay, where's our cream cheese? Over here. Nope, leave it, move your fingers. Oh yeah, I guess you need to come up one, huh? Come on, lift. Come on, muscles.
It's heavy.
Yeah. What did you want it to be, light? I've had a light one and we start mixing and it's like, shoo! I need this.
Okay.
Mix that, and once it's incorporated, wow, that was loud.
So,
Careful with the mixer.
okay.
Yeah, that thing's as old as you are.
And it's about a car payment. 1 car payment. Okay, more than a car payment to pay for that mixer. That's really sad. Check. Here. Hold on. Hold on, not done yet. I need to lift that all up. Give me this. Guess I have no muscles. Hold that. Move your arms. Yep, keep hands and face out of middle of screen, or face and arms will get elbow and face. Oh, kitchen scraper now. Shh. We're not going to say what it's used for normally.
You can buy it at Home Depot. It's a putty knife.
Shh. What's it supposed to do? That's my baking secret. All right, mix. Yep, make sure you're always locked. Come on. Okay, fat head. You can't see if your fat head's in the way. Okay. Scraping down balls, blah, blah, blah. Remaining cup of sugar. Turn this on 1.
You said on 1. That's like on 4.
Well, I need it to be on the 4. So it'll come off the side. Okay, you need to lift this up and scrape down the sides, and you need the remaining sugar in there too. See how everything's not in the middle, incorporated?
Yes.
Scrape down the sides. Yeah, you're gonna get goo on your fingers, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, then add the vanilla, and I need 1 tablespoon of vanilla. We're gonna do this the fancy way. Shh, don't tell the Victoria.
I heard that.
Did not.
Yes, I did.
Damn it. There it is. Victoria heard me. Shh. Hey, hun, we still have silent watching? Well, if silent's on, I want to introduce to the 2 crazies that are usually on screen, on chat. This is Victoria. Turn your head, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, Elsa's gonna come in. Say hi.
Hi, Silent.
Okay. Those are my 2 crazies that are usually on screen when I'm doing other things with Bulldog. Uh-oh, Bulldog's gonna come in here.
And you know my crazy face, if you've ever looked at any of my YouTube videos.
That was Bulldog, by the way. So everybody's been introduced to the whole family except for
Dallas.
our child, which decided he needed to spend time with his friends instead of his family. But you know, that's teenagers, right?
Yep.
We've all been there. Rather spend time with my friends, cause you guys are boring. There's nothing ever to do at the house. All we're gonna do is the same thing we do normally, not a damn thing. Okay, I said damn. He didn't.
Yes.
Mix. Did you scrape? Yeah, mix. So I added vanilla into it. Okay. And scrape it down bowl. Then vanilla. Add eggs. Nope. Mix. 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 Come on. It's an egg. It's not flour. It's not going to come up and bite you in the nose.
I'll be back.
Okay. And what we're doing is making sure that the egg is incorporated before we add in the other egg. It's making for a very weird looking batter at the moment. Okay. One at a time. Oh, peanut butter. Peanut butter! I need 1 cup of peanut butter. And I just had all my stuff fall down onto the ground over there. Oh, new jar. Awesome. You want to grab the 1 cup measuring cup out of the white ones over there, please?
Yes.
And I need a butter knife, please, while you're over on that side of the kitchen, please and thank you. And our timer's still going off?
Yes, we have less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes? Let's do a little nosy check in the oven. Okay, it's still white. Thank you. So, you need 1 cup of peanut butter. You might want to scrape the sides of your bowl, please. Lift and scrape the sides of your bowl and just leave it up because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that on the counter. So, I don't know. What do you guys would like to know about our crazy house? We're ready for Christmas. Bulldog is doing better, thank goodness. Still has a little sharp pains on the side. I'm thinking that's where they did all of his surgery, laparoscopic. Got his appendix taken out about a week and a half or so ago. And they did it all laparoscopic, and I think the one that's bugging him is the one where they had the camera in and they were juggling things around and stuff. Or they had the tools. I just got an award. What did I get an award for? Oh, you got an award? Oh, you got an award for hipster. Cool. What? Huh?
Not my birthday.
Oh, no one cares about your birthday. Nobody cares about your birthday. We don't care that you're going to be 13 years old.
And getting with Facebook.
Oh my God. She's so excited. I told her yesterday,
I'm not.
just in case nobody knows, at the age of 13, the ripe old age of 13, the kids can legally get Facebook. And I am one of those parents that do not let their kids at 8, 7, 6, whatever, get Facebook before they are mature enough to understand what Facebook is. Even if I was latched to the account. And that still needs more time, and I think we had too much butter in that batch because it is sinking fast. I need 5 more minutes on the timer, please.
Alexa, stop timer.
But anyways, Elsa's birthday is on December 27th, and she gets a Facebook account because she will be at the ripe old age of 13. Everybody watch out.
Better not cry.
I am. She's turning 13. I'm going to cry.
I'm not.
So, you know, Facebook comes with a whole bunch of rules and responsibilities of don't let just every average crazy person go on your Facebook. And your first couple of friends is all your family. Grandparents, your parents, your brother.
Birds.
I don't know who's going to be worse on your Facebook, your brothers or your mommy. I don't know. That's up for debate. Me? No.
Probably Dad.
Okay, you.
Okay.
Mix. Oh, that is. You need to have mixture. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Hair on it.
Where? Come on, grab the hair.
Okay, got it.
Make sure you're locked down. And this is the wet towel. So everything that's wet. Oh, here you go, hon. Careful how you're walking. Stop going back and forth, please. So you run into that camera and we have murder and mayhem on the floor. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna turn on that fan on low. Or you're gonna have a post that's gonna be on the ground staring up at the ceiling because you passed out. Move. What? Oh, please. Turning down my heater before we all die in my house.
You said low.
I said what?
Low.
No!
What?
Don't turn on my fan on low. You're gonna have your mom on the floor, staring up at the ceiling, passed out from heat stroke. All right, Miss Mini-Me Victoria, grab the scraper, scrape down the sides, stir that in a little bit.
Okay.
Scoosh over. Wipe my hands. Oh, come on, it's already dead.
I'm scraping it.
No, you're not. Scrape it. You're not gonna die. Your hands are gonna get icky. You're baking.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that's mixed. Oh my god, that's really good already. Do you want the other one so your hands will stay pretty? Okay, mix.
Okay.
You give her a hard time. Oh, my cookies are not turning out the way my cookies usually turn out. The shortbread crust is a cookie. And it's all like sinking down the sides of the sinking down the sides of the pan. Whew, I need a drink. Okay, everybody else warm in this house?
No, I'm still cold.
Sorry if that just created a whole bunch of light for you, honey.
You're good.
Oh. 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 I'm off camera, standing in front of my open window. Yes. You good?
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Let me see. Let's do. I'm gonna grab another scraper. It's a smaller one. Oh, get off of there. There you go. There you go. Okay, take that to your sister. If you hear clink, 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 clinking in the background, Elsa's in the background.
That was your 5 minutes.
Yeah, my cookie's still not. $350 oven. See how it came down? I think whatever it was, the batch wasn't right. It was too buttery. It's too wet. I knew I should have went with my instincts and added more flour into it. So the question is, do we make a new batch, or do we just use with what we got?
What we got?
Votes. What's that, Bulldog?
Go with what we got.
Go with what we got?
Yeah, go with what we got.
Okay, so I'm going to put this off camera so it'll cool down a little bit. It's going on a cooling rack. And my cooling rack looks like this. All it is just a wire rack. I usually don't put the feet down because then it stands up 2 inches and my cats go and then it kind of landslides. So I leave it where it's level but it's still usable. Because if not, my cats get a little crazy. So that crust has to, I'm going to go back in the cookbook here, has to place on wire rack to cool, leave on the oven while you prepare the batter. Okay, it doesn't say that it needs to be completely cool. If it does, I'm going to stick the damn thing outside. Well, it doesn't say it needs to cool all the way completely. It just says put on a wire rack to cool. Okay, anyways. Dun, 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 dun. Be careful not to overmix. Gently spin the batter on top of the crust, and the crust just came out, so it's really blazing hot. So, and I don't want to add cold cheesecake on top of hot crust. So we're trying to make my crust cool off as fast as humanly possible. Come here, monkey. Yeah, not over the cake. Okay, this is one cat. Let me see him.
Where's this place?
Okay, this is Shadow. Say hi to the audience, Shadow. This is Shadow. This is the one that I tell you looks like Toothless. This is my male rescue. He's my stand-in boyfriend when Bulldog's on the road. You say hi to everybody. You show everybody your beautiful yellow eyes. Yeah. Oh, do you hear your sister barking in the back? Okay, and this ornery thing back here is the one that you were hearing meowing back there. This is Fuzzy. This is Bulldog's cat. Ornery
My
little
cat.
thing. Ornery cat, let me tell you. So if we have fur in our food, this is the reason why she was in every single bowl last night. Love you, Fuzz Fuzz. Okay, let you go. So if you hear meowing in the background, that would be Fuzz. If you hear cat fight in the background, that's both cats. Oh, now I got fur in my mouth. Leave her alone. Because the last thing you want to do is have her tearing through the kitchen and busting down the camera that is so gently set up by the husband. Oh, look at Fuzz Fuzz on the camera. She's so cute. Oh, I got flour into my rings. Here, have some rings. Just put them over there on the table, please. Okay, so we are waiting for the batter or the crust to cool off as I hit the camera and throw the peanut butter on the floor.
Go down.
You really want to put that over there?
Yeah, well, I just put my crust in front of the fan that tells me it's cool off. Oh my god, it feels so much better. Can you do me a favor? You want to get a step stool, and after we're done cooling the crust, put the fan on top of the step stool with the towel underneath it so it doesn't rattle, please. Asking Elsa nicely. Sorry, that was total barking at her doing that, wasn't it? Okay, you get cleanup crew. Everything that's over there needs to go yonder.
Minus the eggs.
The measuring cup. This all needs to go that way. Those 3 items. Just stick them in the big orange bowl. I think Elsa put whatchamacallit, soap in it. Yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna close off, make sure everybody's locked down over here. Minnie made a mess because instead of putting it on the side where she's supposed to put it with all the wet stuff. You gonna grab me another towel to put under the mixer, please?
Yes.
Sorry, we're doing a little bit of cleanup while we're waiting on the crust. Should have done the crust a little bit earlier. But we didn't. Such is life, you know. Well-made plans, right? I need something smaller than that. I don't need a ginormous towel underneath the... And this thing's heavy. There we go. Oh, the air feels so much better. Okay, you need to come here and help me do this because I can't do this by myself. Alright, I'm going to make sure we're locked. This needs to go under the mixer. You flat? Flat. Okay. Oh, sorry. This mixer is so heavy. Heavy. I mean, heavy poundage. That when it's sitting over there, I don't have enough arm strength to lift and come over. So I put it on a towel. Hold this. I put it on the towel, and as you can see,
It just
it
slides.
scoots so much better than trying to lift the damn thing from where it gets stashed. Wipe off a little bit here. We have something underneath us, so we're just scraping onto the floor underneath us. Nobody cares. You're hearing clinking in the background. Fuzzy's using her pot. She has a bowl, all on her own. It's a big bowl. All on her own. She's got a piece of string in her bowl, so she's playing with that. Oh crap! You know what I think we forgot? I think we forgot to add the cream into it because I didn't even open that. Add the peanut butter and cream.
That we must have noticed at home.
We did because that has to be a whole cup that goes in there.
Okay.
I'm glad that we didn't put it in to bake yet. We would have forked it all up yet. You have the 1 cup measuring cup done yet? Asking the cleanup crew behind us if she has the 1 cup measuring cup done. Are you done? I don't need it dry. It's gonna have wet in it anyways. If this half and half instead of heavy cream, so crossing our fingers that it works. Okay, you get this back and then you get the half and half back here. You got it? Okay, let's see how well we can like totally mess up this batch now. You know, cooking, you always have to screw up one time or another, right? Actually, I think I just saw my rescue. Here, man. Oh, here, else. Well, I'm kind of glad that we had to wait on the crust because we would have just totally messed up the cheesecake. That's one thing in baking, you have to be precise because if you're not precise, you can screw up a batch really quick. The bowl's a little bit deeper than what my mixers can get in there, so I'm trying to twerk it no matter. There we go. That's a lot better than what it looked like. Wow, it kind of helps if you actually make it the way it's supposed to be, right?
Yep.
Look at there, it's so much creamier and so much thicker. I was wondering what was wrong with it. I was looking around and I was like, oh, I got cream still sitting over there. Coming in. Make sure all my cream is mixed in because I still see fluffy on the side. You want to go grab the crust, please?
Yes.
You know, it's not a day in our life if we don't screw something up at least once, right? At least it's minor and you know it's going to be eaten. I just need the crust. So as you can tell, still warm. It's still not all the way baked through, but it's brown. And what's going to happen is I'll pour the cheesecake in here. Now that my whole crust just collapsed, because as you can tell, the mark up here is where it was.
Yeah.
It's going to totally collapse, and we're going to come up over the pan. So backup pan is behind me. Just going to pour as much as we can in here. To get to the top of that crust, which I wish that crust would have came up just a little bit more. All right, you want to move this one out of the way and grab me the little gray one, please?
Yes.
Okay, now the little gray one has no crust in it. This is the Bulldog Special Cheesecake. The one with no crust, because it's his favorite peanut butter cake. Peanut butter cheesecake. And let's see, after this, I think we'll make my favorite, which is shortbread cookies. It's a 3-ingredient cookie. Best cookie in the whole wide world. You want to take that too, Sissy?
Yes.
Whole wide world. Love shortbread cookies. They're the simplest, most easiest cookies. So if you ever want a cookie and you're like, I want a cookie. They taste like a crumbly sugar cookie. That's how they taste like a crumbly sugar cookie. Scrape all the goodness. Okay, you wouldn't do this in a restaurant, but we're at home. Who cares? We spread germs anyways. One coughs, one sneezes. Hacho. I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash my finger. Do what? Batter's really good, isn't it? Yeah, it's like this batter when it comes out, it tastes like. You guys ever had peanut butter fluff? It tastes like a real creamy peanut butter fluff. That's what it tastes like. Or what's that candy bar that you compared this to? Oh, it's the consistency of a Three Musketeers, the fluffy part of the Three Musketeers. That's the consistency of this cheesecake. But it tastes like peanut butter. Yeah, so it's a very creamy peanut butter. So, what we are going to do is the pitcher of water that is off camera. We're going to go grab. You're going to move your bahootie because it's going to get hot and steamy. Pan has been in there the whole time that we did the cookies, or the crust. And what I'm doing is creating a water bath for the cheesecakes. As my pan buckles from the water that's colder than it is. Okay, that's 8 cups of water that just went in there. So what we're doing is we're creating a water bath, if I can do this without splashing water all in my oven. And I cannot do this. Crap. Okay, so we're going to do this the easy way. I'm going to take this off. My oven is so bad that it doesn't easy slide, so doing stuff like this does not make my life easy. Okay, so those are in. Check. Whew! Hot oven. Okay. Cheesecake number 1 with the crust on it. Cheesecake number 2 without the crust, and it's barely anything in there, but enough for Bulldog to eat for tonight. Okay, so we go in the oven. Holy moly. Whew. We need 1 1/4 hours, please.
Alexa, 1 1/4 hour timer, please.
1 hour. That worked. 15 minutes. Ooh, butter's so nice and
Soft.
nice and soft. Okay, so now for the sprinkle top. That's done. Check. Okay, so now for the top. So we need 2/3 cup of this, tablespoon of this, peanuts and whatchamajiggers are all here. That's for the
Clean that
topping.
bowl.
I told her not to clean the bowl because I don't need it anymore. Sorry. Okay, to decorate, release from pan, blah blah blah. Pour jelly and corn syrup in a small pan. Consistency. Okay, so you need to grab a small pan, please. Okay. Just grab the little red one that we have in there. See on the right? The little red one? Little tiny one. Yep, that one right there. Alright, get her up here. Oh, hold on. I need to clean this off because we got sugar all over the place here. Hold on. Sugar, flour, something up here. It's the last thing you need on the eye is having flour in the eye because it will create a fire just with flour. Alright, up top. Oh, that needs to be wiped out, please. Go grab a towel, wipe it out. Okay, so I've done this cheesecake before, and talking with the other half, I need a little bit more jelly than what we had last time. Just a little bit. So the recipe calls for 1/3 of a cup. So we need to come up, 2/3 of a cup. So we're gonna go with 1 straight cup. I need a cup, the cup measuring cup, and a spoon, please. Just give me the cup. It's gonna already be wet. You wanna dry those off, please? And thank you.
Spoon?
Okay. Actually, I think that might be a cup's worth. Yeah, I just need any spoon so I can get to the jar. I think this might actually be a cup's worth of preserves in here. We did preserves because we want the chunky strawberry. You can do jelly, you can do preserves, you can do. Who? Hi, that dude. How are you doing? I know you said you were gonna pop in and say hi. So thank you for coming. Go grab me the other jar of strawberry, just the regular jar that's in the fridge, please.
Okay.
Yes, dear.
Did you realize this like cake comes off?
Yes.
Okay.
Just leave that to the side. And strawberry. It's probably on the bottom. It's a big jar. If not, just grab me the fig. The fig stuff's on top. Yeah, that. Just grab me that. It's gonna be barely any in here. Shh, don't tell Bulldog we're adding fig. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Shh, stop looking at him.
They say this as I'm standing behind the camera watching them do this. By the way, hello, that dude. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, into the pan we go, and we need corn syrup, please. The one that's upside down, and after you get your tablespoons worth out of there, we're chunking that. Tablespoons right there. Yes. Oh, sorry. At the moment, we have cheesecake in the oven. We did the shortbread crust for it, and what's in the oven is a peanut butter cheesecake, and we're working on the jelly topping that goes on top of it. So, putting that together, it is a peanut butter and jelly cheesecake. And it is awesome, and I can take about 1 bite, and I am done with the whole cheesecake, because it is so rich. It is a rich, rich, rich cheesecake.
Her wedge is usually about that wide and about that long.
Tablespoon. I believe. Yeah, you need a tablespoon. Do that over that. Because you need to basically just open it up, put a little bit in there. Can you get it, or is it tight?
It's tight.
Is it stuck?
Yes.
Took a little bit of mushroom. Oh, here, give me your measuring. Just measure the tablespoon. When you're done, toss that thing. We've been fighting with it for 2 days now. Oh, crap.
It's going over the edge.
It's going over the edge. You might want to pay attention to what you're doing. We're just gonna create this big old mess of jelly in my.
If we had a freezer pack, we would.
What?
If that dude said, send me some.
Oh, right. I'm telling you, when we went to go buy our car, was it 2 years ago? Last year, 2 years ago. I was telling our a couple of guys that were in there that that's the first year I made this cheesecake. That it was awesome, and Bulldog couldn't get enough of this cheesecake. And they're like, yeah, whatever. I've had cheesecakes, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I'll make you guys one as soon as I get enough ingredients. Made them the cheesecake, delivered it, and the guy said it hit the table and was gone in half an hour. That's how good this cheesecake is. I mean, gone. Obliteration of a cheesecake. Good? Give me this bottle. Ugh, hate that. So we're trying to clean up mess here. So, okay, you got the topping to that. Check.
Yes.
And we need half of the peanut butters and chips. So we need half a cup and half a cup. Okay. So for the topping is honey roasted peanuts and peanut butter flavored chips. Last year I used Reese's Pieces. This year I grabbed whatever the hell I could because that aisle for baking was insane. It was like, excuse me, can I come down the aisle? Excuse me. That's how bad that aisle was. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to grab whatever it says, peanut butter, and just keep on moving. Just set it down. Just set it down. Oh, the secret of not having to do this for a half an hour while you're waiting for the lovely stuff to come out of this is to add just a little bit of oil on the inside. So if you have anything sticky, like this is corn syrup, honey, anything that you know is going to, you're going to be like, oh, dreading to get out of the cup or whatever, just put a little bit of oil, little. As I'm talking, Elsa's like, trip. Nobody heard that. Here, let me fix what I did. And walks on. It's quite funny. So, yeah, just, okay, you're done. Considering what was in the bowl, and that just needs to be heated up. So you might want to grab the whisk that your sister has in her hand right now. Low heat. We just need that just to get. Let's start with a 4. Because all we're doing is need it to melt because it goes on top. And I'm looking for half cup. Oh, I just got all kinds of loud, didn't I? I need a half a cup measuring cup. I got them over here. I might have it over here somewhere. There it is. I got half. I got it. So I need an itty bitty little bowl. Thank you for not copying in my syrup. Elsa, can you grab me a the creamer container that I have that's in the cabinet that we just put away? Creamer container, the little ones. Can you grab me that? We'll just put the peanut butter morsels in that instead of grabbing another one of my freezer things. Anyways, in with the ramen noodles. It's in that same cabinet. Has a blue lid on it. It's one of those small containers. So this is the decoration for the top. Okay, it says half a cup and half a cup, but you can always add more. It's, your taste. You're right back. I need scissors. Come in. Scissors. Oh, kitchen etiquette. Yell scissor. Any sharp object. Scissors, forks, knives, including butter knives because they are sharp.
Spoons. They can.
And we always walk it with our hand next to our thigh. We walk, straight down if we have a sharp object. Here, I'm going to give this to you. Here. Yeah. So half a cup and half a cup. We're just waiting on that cheesecake to cook. We're waiting on the topping to heat up, which feels like it's getting warm. We're going to put the scissors and the stash a hole behind the camera. So I'm going to rub my eyes because, as I just smeared everything I just put on this morning. I'm getting the apology of smearing pink eyeshadow all over everything. Oh, FYI, I don't wear makeup usually. Figured, special stream. I'll wear some makeup. I'll zhuzh myself up this morning. Gonna mix the peanut butter chips and the peanuts together. Oh, we're gonna turn this heat up just a little bit so it'll start cranking. This needs to go to the freezer. Hey. yelling at her as she's trying to bypass us. Good job.
Sorry, that was loud.
It was. You dropped it on the floor. Now all this consistency has to do is just come up to be running. That's it. Warm and ready. This is the zhuzh that goes on top. Oh, in case anybody's wondering, I do have 2 towels at all times when I bake. I have one for all the wet stuff and one for all the dry stuff. So if you have wet stuff, you just put it on and you know the wet one is going to go right into the washer machine when you're done. The dry one, you kind of fluff it out and see if you need to put it on there because sometimes the kids can't tell which towel is which, or the husband. Shh. We didn't say any of that. Nobody heard. Damn.
I heard you.
Nobody heard nothing.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Do you see it?
Nope. What am I gonna do while we're waiting? I do. Yep. There's a towel down here that's just not cooperating with me. I'm trying to wipe out the peanut and stuff that was in it. Bull, here. Hey, Bulldog. Come here, Bulldog. I need to be off camera and you need to come mix something.
So what am I mixing?
Okay. I have a half a tablespoon, so that was 2, 3. I need one more. As you can tell, this is precise measurement, right? And I need the vanilla. Okay, you know what? We're just going to prevent those from falling over anymore. Every time I touch the flavors, my stuff falls over. Actually, you want to see if I have a strawberry? Oh, I have raspberry. Never mind, I got raspberry. Raspberry will work. I need a knife, please. And you need to watch that because it will burn.
Okay.
Right there, little knife, right here. Never mind. I got it.
Okay.
Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to let you judge that first, and then we'll add in flavor after. You need the beater. And I need the lid because this needs to get out of your way. Towards me. See if we can get that covered on the outside. Okay, what's Daddy making? You need to keep it something towards you. Okay. This is the consistency that we want, that it just drips. Yeah, it's chunky because this is not jelly, this is preserved, so we have chunky strawberry. But that's the consistency that we want. Okay. Put that to the side, turn off the oven, or stove coming in. Or just leave it in the bowl. Leave it in the bowl. Exactly. Did you figure out what you were making there, sweetheart? making, hon?
I'm making whipped cream.
You need to have stiff peaks.
That part I don't know how. As many cooking shows as I do not know how to make sure I got stiff peaks or not.
When it looks like fluffy clouds.
Yeah. It's not
Oh, by the way, it's not the stream quality, it's the camera quality if you're getting hazy and fuzzy and bouncing off of things. Sorry if I'm coming really loud. Let me see what you got. Turn off your mixer. Let me see. Nope, still too soft. That's what you call a soft peak. Beat it, honey. All the way up. Makes your life easier. And don't be afraid, like Victoria. Tilt that hand. So you're almost on the edge. Figure we teach Bulldog how to make his favorite food. Whipped cream. He loves homemade whipped cream. Does it look like it's getting a little bit stiffer, making waves in your cream? Let me see. Dip in again and bring it back out. Hold it sideways. See how they lay over? Those are still soft peaks.
It takes a little while, by the way.
Yep, it takes a little while. I used to do this by hand. It takes a good half hour by hand to mix this. Wow. A lot of patience. Hey Victoria, want to peek in that oven, see what our cheesecakes look like? Are they getting brown and poofing up a little bit? Is the water on the bottom boiling?
Now there's little bubbles on the bottom.
Okay, that means it's steaming. It's a good thing. What you do for baked cheesecakes is you have to have a pan of water underneath, and it steams your cheesecake so your top of your cheesecake is not cracked. Those are stiff peaks. Okay, now your raspberry extract, yes, just put a zhuzh, just a dunk, because of how little you have in there. Yeah, it doesn't tap. Okay, and then you can always adjust your flavor, so mix it just a little bit so it's in your mix. So it's incorporated. Okay, taste it. See what you think. If it needs more sugar, if it needs more raspberry. Good?
Good.
You're good, because we're going to mix it one more time. So you can just leave the beaters in the thing.
In the bowl.
Yep, in the bowl. And as warm as our house is right now. Oh, if you heard the trampling elephants running through our house, that's our two cats playing. Oh, here they come again. There's one trampling. There's two trampling.
And this will just kind of hit the camera.
My cats are going insane today. All right, Miss Victoria, so what's next? I don't know.
Let's see.
Alright. Let's see. 1 1.25 hours. Remove the cheesecakes from the water bath. Transfer to wire rack. Let cool for 2 hours. Just walk away and don't move it. Just walk away. You know why? You move it, and then you have that volcano effect. You have that trench in the middle of your cheesecake because it settles and it goes poof. You lose all air that you just put into that cheesecake by moving it and messing with it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make you go off camera, set up that wire rack and this wire rack. Oh, where? On top of the freezer because it needs to be in a cool spot. Okay, get all this out of our way, get all the zhuzh out of our way here. Cats are playing.
Cat 500 going on.
Alright, cat Indy 500. We got half the instruction. We got a step stool with the towel, but not the fan on top of it, so it kind of feel that breeze now. My kitchen is hot right now.
My toes are frozen.
Anyways, so everybody knows this is the cheesecake book that we were using. Love the Junior's cookbook. Love cheesecakes. Husband loves cheesecakes, and this is the best cheesecake book that I have ever gotten. And it's just nothing but cheesecakes. We've tried a couple of them in here. There's a mocha one that I've tried before. Peanut butter jelly, obviously. Regular, just plain Jane New York cheesecake. We did a, what did we do one year? Raspberry swirl. We did a cherry swirl last year.
We did the full on cherry cheesecake.
Yeah, we did a full-on cherry cheesecake. That thing was awesome. So next is the easy. Did I mention easiest recipe you would ever do? And that is a shortbread cookie. We have all these cookies in my house, so I'm not gonna have to cook anything else for Christmas. Coming up later, we're gonna do sugar rollout cookies. As soon as I clear off, we're gonna probably take a short break so I can clear off area because we need area to roll. While the cheesecakes, we're gonna show you that those need to lay flat. Because if not, the cats are gonna go over there and create mayhem on the rats. Just put them both, slide them both together. Whew. Drink me some more coffee. 3 ingredients. 3. Name them. 3 ingredients for shortbread cookies. Easiest cookies you would ever make. Do I have a little empty bowl that's ready? Can I trade you bowls, please?
Yes.
I need that metal bowl that you're using. My daughter's in the background doing dishes, so she's messing with water. So if you hear water running, that's why we have water running. Sorry, I'm bringing out my towel so I can dry off my. Oh, with totally forgot. With whipped cream, you need to always use a metal bowl, always, because it keeps it colder. You need to have cold ingredients into your bowl, that way it fluffs. If you're using heavy, you can do this with heavy cream, or you can do this with egg whites. Egg whites are usually fluffier, and they usually separate faster, so you have to use them a little bit quicker than you do the heavy cream. Heavy cream usually sits a lot longer, and the egg whites have a tendency of separating in the fridge, so you might want to use those first. The ones that you get in the store, I can guarantee you those are heavy cream and not whipped cream ones. Not mentioning any C names of the frozen whipped cream that we usually buy. That is nasty. And you know how you can zhuzh that up? Add vanilla extract into it. Mix it your own, mix it up. No one will ever know that you did not make that whipped cream if you add just a little bit of vanilla extract into it. Minnie, I need you to gather ingredients. Just get the sifter.
Okay.
Elsa, I'm going to have you come off screen so that way your sister can sit here. I need you to get one of these sticks, which is very soft because they've been in the oven. 1 stick in here, okay?
Okay.
And then Sissy needs to get together flour and sugar, please.
Which flower?
Right here.
So,
And I'm gonna give you a little bowl.
okay.
You need to get that in there. Here's your bowl. You need one. You need to grab the fourth. You need to grab the fourth of a cup. Fourth of a cup. And I will be right back.
Where's the knife? What? I need the knife. Okay, there. My hands are kind of buttery, so. Okay. Next.
There you go. Put it in the center. Okay, get your 1 cup. As you can hear, I'm giving Elsa instruction on what she needs.
Sorry, presto changeo. Give me this. Look how. Put it down. Okay, this is how you do this. You grab more than what you need, and then you scrape off the top. Never tap flour, never tap sugar, because that puts more of what you don't, more flour and more sugar into it. No, it deflates your air. So you got your 1/4 already in there?
Yep.
Okay, and then I need 3 tablespoons of sugar.
3.
That's my half. Where's my 1 tablespoon? There's 1 tablespoon right there. I don't know where my 1 tablespoon went to. It's probably over here.
Get your knife.
That's this one. Can you look at the one?
Or try to get ingredients together. Oh, we have the beaters?
There's your 1.
2.
Are the
3.
beaters still in the water, Ellis? Where'd you put the beaters?
They're in the whipping cream.
Oh, shoot, they are too.
2.
Yeah?
You said 3, right?
Yes.
As I bump the camera.
Good job, Bulldog. Bump the camera. Make it all shake it.
And 3.
Okay. Grab your thingy. I'm going to dry these off as much as I can. With as much butter that goes into shortbread cookies. It says that you need to add butter in the bottom of the pan. I don't, because it adds more butter into it. Don't do that. Hold. What goes in? Set it down. Defeating the purpose of mixing it into that one if it's going into that one. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I just put it in that one because the flour goes through. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And can I do the?
Move your head. I got it.
Okay.
Move that. Thank you.
It's snowing.
So what we're doing is we're making sure that we don't have any clumps in our flour that goes into our mixture. Hi Frosty, how are you? Hi Frosty. Okay, that was already
What you cooking?
done. We are making shortbread cookies, and at the moment we have cheesecake in the oven. And we have the jelly that goes on top. What, honey?
Peanut butter cheesecake.
Oh, we are making peanut butter and jelly cheesecake. And this is the zhuzh that goes on top. So while the cheesecake is cooking, we're making shortbread cookies. Go ahead and mix it up. Sorry, I'm asking for my soda off the screen. Over there by my thing. If you hear the whining meows of a cat, that would be my big fat cat Fuzzy.
Plus says video. Ooh.
Yeah.
Mommies.
Remind me when we're done that I need to take pictures before you guys slice into this thing.
Okay.
Because I do not have a decent picture of the peanut butter and jelly cheesecake. Because the last time I made it, it hit the counter and everybody went, ooh, slice, 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 gone. That's how fast that cheesecake lasted.
My baby cousin.
Do it.
He's going over to his grandparents' house today to visit his baby cousin.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Well, remember, family's crazy. Especially when they all get into one little enclosed area. Just take your time. Walk away. Trust me, we have crazy people in our house too, so. Okay, is it crumbly?
Yes.
Okay, turn her off. Okay, this is the weirdest thing you would ever do. See how this is? Okay, I'll show you. This is what shortbread cookie looks like. To make sure that you have the right consistency, you gather a little bit, squish it in your hands, and oh, we are good because I can fill it with butter. That was a lot of butter that was in that one. Yeah, our butter is really, really soft right now, so it incorporated really well into this mix. Okay, so consistency's still a little wet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the vanilla extract and we're going to put in about half of a tablespoon just to get us a little bit wetter of a consistency. And I'm going to go wash my hands. Mix that with the mixer and not with your hands.
Okay.
Whew, that was hot water. Whew, good job, Elsa. Burn our fingers. Turn it down just a little bit. You don't need it cranked all the way up. Alright, so the easiest way, as you can tell, this is my shortbread pan because you can see all the little cuts that are in it. It's the only pan I ever use for shortbread cookies. So it's got like 8,000 cuts in it. It's crazy. My poor little aluminum pan.
I'm gonna have to replace that thing one of these days.
Oh, hell no! It is my shortbread. It's my shortbread cookie pan. You don't replace my shortbread cookie pan.
You need a new one eventually because eventually you're gonna slice through that thing.
All right.
That's hilarious.
As much as I make shortbread cookies, does it make your house hot for like that long? And now that I just realized that I did not do temperature or anything for these damn shortbread cookies, I gotta find that recipe.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. I just didn't write down who, how, and what. Okay, Minnie, I'm going to give you the easy job as soon as you come back and stop hacking up 3 lungs back behind me. Oh my god, really? Do not tell me that I cannot find this recipe now. Oh, I know which recipe book it's in. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this, you're going to dump this into there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to find the shortbread cookie recipe if it kills me. And my book that I use is just... Oven needs to be at 325, so we need to wait until the cheesecakes are out and lower the temperature.
Okay.
Okay, everything out? Good. Yes. Oh. Let me through.
38.
So 38 minutes?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, Stop.
Yes, time does fly, Frost.
Stop.
It does seem like just yesterday we were doing
That's
this
not
for
right.
Thanksgiving.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the measuring cup, or you take let's cook your. I'm be right back. I'm gonna grab the big spoon.
Okay.
Trust me, because your hands will melt the butter, and then it'll make a weird consistency. So take your spoon, dunk it in your flour. There's not going to be a lot that's going to stick. Let me get the measuring books out of your way.
Measuring books.
Measuring books, yep.
Measuring
Okay.
books.
So this is the guru book that I have. Go ahead, dunk it in there. See, not much is going to stick.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to use the back of your spoon, okay? First you're going to rub this out and make this flat, okay?
Okay.
It'll make your life easier. Because then all you're going to do is you're just going to push.
On the edges and then
Yep, just push.
Uh-huh.
Try not to, you're not doing this. You're just pushing straight down to make one solid mass out of your crazy stuff. See how it's sticking already?
yes.
So if that sticks, then we dunk it back into the flour again and repeat process. So you're just getting just enough flour so the butter doesn't stick to it. Anyways, this book I have had for a while now. I'm going to put it this way. This is one of the books that the kids are going to get when they leave my home, other than probably another one, a Betty Crocker one, which tells them how to measurements and all that. Honey, you want to hand me that Betty Crocker one? This is the one I'm talking about. This is the one that shows you, like in the very beginning, it tells you like measurements and how-tos and what kind of stuff that you need to get, like measuring spoons and how to measure. And it's the best book for a beginner cooker or one that has been cooking with mom for a while or learning how to cook from mom for a while. It kind of gives them a mom's inside view a little bit, and they always know if they get stuck, they can call who?
You.
Call mom, because mom still calls my mom. I still call my mom. But anyways, this book has been through hell and high water for the fact that this has the best darn peanut butter cookie recipe in it. And it's been so well used that my recipe book has fallen apart. And this is where we got the sugar cookie recipe out of. And the one that we're going to use, the powdered sugar recipe for the, shortbread, sorry. Shortbread cookies out of this. Sugar cookies are out of a different recipe book, but the icing is in this book. So that's how we're going to do that. Let's see. I have a cookbook that has been with me for ever. And when we moved here, I freaked out because I wanted to make baked beans, and it's the only recipe book that I have found that makes the most awesomest baked beans that you would ever imagine. They cook for like 7 hours, and the whole house smells like baked beans. So, you go to bed and you're smelling baked beans because you smell the molasses and the sugars and the beans that are in there and the meat that's in there, and oh my God. And then you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, what's that good smell? And you can't touch it. You have to go in there, you have to stir it every once in a while, make sure you have enough liquid, and that's it. Put the pot back on there, stick it back in the oven, and it cooks forever. Best darn recipe. Cool. Thank you for coming back. I know you said you were going to pop in and out that day, so awesome for coming back. Shortbread cookie done? All pushed in? Okay. Okay. Spoon can go away. This needs to chillax. You want to grab me a pen on the way back?
Yes.
That way I can write down that it needs to cook for 350, 325 for... And now I need to figure out how long. 325 for 30 minutes. 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
I need a pen.
That's just when we make
Ooh, that sounds good.
what?
Bean pie sounds really good. Okay,
Oh,
so 325. It's the only thing I didn't write down on here. So 25 to 30 minutes. And we're waiting on the cheesecake, so we can't do anything with that.
okay.
Thank you, that dude. I really appreciate that.
So, so what are we waiting on now? We are waiting on.
Cheesecake come out the oven.
We're waiting on cheesecake to come out of the oven that we can put the shortbread cookies in.
Hey, it moved up.
It's gonna create like a little dome effect.
You can't even see the crust.
Yeah, it's spread out a little bit.
Yeah, you can't even see the crust.
Oh yeah, it's dome.
Good.
Um,
Smells good too.
anything else you guys want to know about? Because if not, I think we're done until until the cheesecake comes out. Because I can't cook anything else in there. So, oh, recipe book. Sorry, I went off camera. This is the cookbook I was telling you about. The Good Housekeeping book. I'm telling you, this thing is probably, what did I say this was? In 1980 that this was published? This is like the best darn book that I have ever found, and I lost it when we moved here, and I tore up the house for an hour. No, longer.
4
I
hours.
a whole day looking for this cookbook. A whole day. And I have about, what do you say, about 200-ish cookbooks? About 100?
About
Okay.
105.
The husband said if you get a cookbook, you have to delete a cookbook. That worked about.
For about, yeah.
That long. And Foss says they say it tastes just like the bean pie tastes just like sweet potato pie, but he's never had it because you can't have sweet potato pie,
Oh.
or you can't have bean pie.
You can't have the bean pies or sweet potato pie. What are you allergic to that's in the batch or batter? Okay, that needs to be turned down because I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it gets all hot and then it gets all cold in here and so oh this cookbook. Can you see when I lay it down? Sorry, I'm trying to look on camera over there. If you can see, I'm gonna
You
try
gotta
to
kind of give
Okay.
it a little bit.
So what this does is it shows you like how to measure your ingredients, see the spoon and the knife method and all that. That's exactly how I did it.
Closer.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you need to switch sides with me. Here, have a shortbread cookie.
Okay. Thank
Sweet
you.
potato pie. He said the sweet potato pie.
Are you allergic to the sweet potatoes that are in it?
He corrected himself. He said sweet. He said sweats. That's sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet potato pie. There's a new invention. But anyways, this tells you how to measure, what kind of measuring cups that you need, pans and caking and baking and mixers, and I mean this tells you everything in the very beginning. And then as you go through, okay, those are all pictures. As you go through, as I cannot find my page that I wanted to do, it gives you like step by step on what you need to do. It's really cool. Let me find something in here. I thought this was really cool.
He says he just can't eat it.
Meat and poultry. See, this gives you like at the moment what all the different cheeses were and how they taste and how you're supposed to serve them. And I mean, this book is just crazy. It tells you how to cut, how to make fondues, how to make them right. And if you screw up, yeah, I kind of usually Google it afterwards.
He said just like how.
I can't eat any part of a pig. Of the pig.
Just like how I can't eat any part of the pig.
Oh, I gotcha.
Totally understand.
What?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. Totally remember that. I remember you telling me about that. And just in case anybody wants to know, Frosty plays Overwatch, and oh my god, he's freaking crazy good on Overwatch. And then when he gets tired of playing Overwatch, he goes to play this crazy off the wall game of Minecraft, which is like you go in as a group and you kill people and you build stuff and all that. And
Adventure or something?
if Frost wants to put on there what his Minecraft game is, that'd be greatly appreciated because I watched it and I'm like, whew,
Adventure?
yeah, it's over my head. What?
I think it's like Minecraft Adventure. I believe. I don't know. Because my friends talk about it all the time.
Probably. It's Minecraft something. But I mean, he plays it and it's like boom, 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 fast, 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 fast. Frosty.
As I run into the camera.
Good job. Oh, go make you something for lunch over there.
Yeah.
Right over here. So, Ashley, Shadow, I love you, but I'm freezing, child.
He's playing Overwatch right now.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
See, like I said, if you guys want to watch Frosty play Overwatch, please. He is crazy, crazy good. He might not think so, but I think so because I can't play Overwatch. That's one of the games I can't play. I've tried. Hey, discussion.
This one.
Shh. Shh. Yes, both of those. Kids are discussing how to eat tuna fish on camera.
No, we ain't.
Yes, they are. They're off camera fussing about how to eat tuna fish. Anyways, I don't have anything else to do.
And be back in 1
Okay. We're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna clean up because we're gonna do rolled out sugar cookies and the decorations and all that to go with it. Cause look what I got. Hold on, I can't get my hands in there. Hold on, can't get my hands in there. Hold on. I got sprinkles, and then I got blue sprinkles. So cool. Looks like I got little snowman. Look, snowman. It is awesome. And then I think this one has stars in it,
What?
which
Yeah,
is cool.
stars.
And then other than that, oh, this one has snowflakes. And then other than that, it's just colored sprinkles. So
That dude says he's watching this and updating his computer. Only 10 more hours to go.
wow.
10 more.
So
Wow.
this is the other sprinkles. Sorry, I'm looking at what I have on my thing here. So these are the other sprinkles we're gonna put on top of the cookies. So give us about an hour-ish. That way the cheesecakes can come out
and cool.
and cool off, and then that way we can decorate the cheesecake. I can clear up, as you can tell, we got clutter going on here. Clean up the clutter, and the little brats in the background can shut up for like 5 minutes. Children. They're thinking their life is more important right now. I'm just kidding. So, yep, give us about an hour-ish. I will go on to my Discord and tell you guys when we're coming back on. I'll give you probably about a 15-minute head start of when we're going to be on. That way I know that I'm all set and you guys are all set, and then we'll roll again from there. Other than that, you guys have a very happy gamer day, just in case you don't come back. And thank you for that dude and Frosty and Silent Fan for coming in and checking us out. It was awesome. And come back in an hour. We'll be cooking some more. Till then, you guys have a great day. And if you don't come back, hopefully you have a very happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.